can't stay.
Grow the legend. From the haunted stories of the clay pit basement, city symbols like Treaty Oak, and celebrities the stature of Matthew McConaughey, the Austin FC front office picked quite the slogan to build its brand upon. Nonetheless, in the football world, the title of legend cannot be claimed based on the culture of a city alone. It has to be developed on the pitch. Howdy y'all, Twin Oaks TV here with another video. Today we're going to take a dive into how Austin FC is growing the legend through its youth academy. Today I'm going to give you a rundown of everything we know of the academy so far, the staff, the players, how the cycles work, and the vision for the future. Austin's academy launched around August of 2019, back when the USDA programs were still a thing. It is a fully funded program that will act as a talent pipeline for all of Central Texas. It currently consists of 3 divisions, U13, U14, and U15. The leadership team consists of Tyson Wall, the academy manager, Dr. Juan El Delgado, the technical director, Javier Cano Gallego, the U15 coach, Angel Revillo, the U14 coach, and Junro Narita, the U13 coach. As of the time of me writing this script, the U15 side has 18 players, the U14 has 21, and the U13 has 19 players, including Gavin Wolf, son of Josh Wolf, our head coach. These age groups are of course flexible, meaning players can go from a lower age division up so long as they don't go over the cap. Now, how are these players recruited to begin with? Let's go over the Center of Excellence. As I mentioned, it is the goal of the Austin FC Academy to be the primary pipeline for football talent in all of Central Texas. One of the methods employed to achieve this is through the Center of Excellence program. These are a sort of tryouts that are used to scout talent. Center of Excellence is 4 cycles a year, 2 in the spring and 2 in the fall. These cycles act as a primary source of player identification to bring them into the academy pipeline. However, they are not open tryouts. They require an application via the website, and recommendations from coaches or other youth teams are considered. Players at the U13 level go through a 3 to 4 month analysis period, and should they be selected, are offered a spot on the roster. What about non-local talent? For players outside of the immediate Austin market, the academy has established a homestay program. This program is developed such that out-of-market youth prospects are able to attend and live in the area by staying with the host family while they are academy students. These families are screened before and during the matching process to ensure that the needs of a child can be met, including safe environments and assistance in attending training. That being said, this is a fairly commonplace practice for most teams around the world with established academies, even within MLS. To truly grow the legend, you need a vision. As I mentioned earlier, Austin FC aims to establish an academy that will serve as a primary pipeline to professional soccer in Central Texas, competing and training at the highest level. A good illustration of the vision of the club comes from the interview of Academy Technical Director Dr. Juan El Delgado by Ramon Radio at 107.1 La Zeta. The full interview is in Spanish and is linked below. During the interview, Dr. Delgado said the following. He mentions that he has his sights on the 2026 World Cup at home, and that he wants to send at least one of our players to that World Cup. He mentions that the soccer talent in Texas, as well as the proximity of Mexican culture and its influence, helped him jump on the idea of coming to our club, as this culture and competition is crucial for player development. As far as the kids that don't make it to the team, Dr. Delgado wants to equip them with life skills that will help them grow as people, not just footballers. And lastly, the most notable statement, which I will quote rather than paraphrase. This has to be a project that lasts more than 100 years. We have an extraordinary opportunity, all of us, to create something unique. Imagine, we could create the Barcelona or Ajax of the US. That has to be the vision. 40 years later, we should look back and say, this is what we built. We were all a part of it. We set the fundamentals so that which is now history could be developed. Dr. Delgado knows a thing or two about success, as he was part of the Aspire Academy in Doha, Qatar, and helped coach and recruit the generation that would win the 2019 Asian Football Confederations Cup, the first in Qatar's history. An impressive feat considering Qatar only has 5,000 registered football players nationwide. Dr. Delgado also has prior experience as a technical director of Valencia Club Football Academy and as a director of coaching in Villarreal CF Academy. All in all, a great signing for a new academy and a man who is seemingly very excited to kickstart our project. On the field, it would seem that this experience and staff is translated into quite a good performance by the players. The U13 to 15 divisions transitioned into MLS Next after the DA program was scrapped, playing in the Texas subdivision. Data for the U13 and U14s is unfortunately not available on the MLS Next portal. The U15s opened their season by beating San Antonio FC's U15 8-2. Yeah, 8-2. And most recently, beat Houston Dynamo Unidos 4-1, ending 2020 with 5 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws, with the only loss coming to Dallas. We have arguably one of the best academy systems in MLS in North America as a whole. The data for the results is a bit wonky and seems to be lagging behind. Austin is currently at the top of the table, and at worst, they will finish the year top 3. A great start, and MLS is next. The academy has also been busy making friends, setting up partnerships with other academies in Central Texas. Recently, it was announced that Austin would be partnering with Classics Elite's soccer academy. More specifically, the two parties have entered a memorandum of understanding that would allow Austin FC to run a Center of Excellence program in the San Antonio area, using Classics Elite facilities. This MOU would also allow San Antonio Austin FC players to use the Classics Elite's facilities to train, within reason of course, and will establish Austin as a pathway to professional soccer for all members of Classics Elite. This is a move that fits perfectly with our academy's goal of being the center of development for Central Texas. That being said, it would seem that the future is in good hands. How soon can we expect to see results? And by that I mean, how soon can we see an academy prospect, a homegrown player, signed to Austin FC? We can draw a comparison to other expansion clubs like LAFC. It would seem that we can expect a homegrown player 2 or 3 years after we start playing. Our academy started in 2019, assuming a 3 to 4 year turnover, as was the case with LAFC's first homegrown players. I would predict that the earliest we may see a homegrown product is in 2023, after the main team has been settled and our current generation comes of age. Our best bet is to keep an eye out for the high performance in upcoming MLS Next competitions. In the future, it would also be beneficial to establish partnerships with both a USL club and some European club. For instance, clubs like Atlanta have Atlanta United 2, and a club like FC Dallas has a partnership with Bayern Munich. Many of their players have gone to Munich to train with them. In conclusion, Austin has made a step in the right direction to truly grow the legend. The academy is doing alright, and I'm excited to see our first homegrown player. Haven't subscribed to my channel? Be a lot cooler if you did. Hit the subscribe button and follow us on Twitter at TwinOaksTV for more content like this.